Now, I would like to invite Professor Medani Bhandari.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, joining and welcome on behalf of Institute of Research Promotion and Innovation Summit. It is our pleasure to take you on board.
Thank you. My
Sir,
last name is Bhandari. So let me introduce myself, because most of the stuff actually what I was planning to tell is already Mahmoud Ali Hussain already mentioned. So good that he take the very important point which I was thinking to tell. But I have something. So first of all, I will give my introduction. I am teaching in Hawaii. I'm currently living in Virginia in US. And I teach in a couple of other universities, one in Ukraine and one in Poland. And then in the title, it was that the production. So I have a very different production than everybody has. My product is love, because we need a love. My product is respect. My product is honor, and my product is to encourage people, how we can encourage in this situation. And my another product is to motivate to continue to work in this pandemic situation. So I have a different mode of the production. So particularly that how we can produce love, how we can create the respective environment, and how we can honor each other is a different story. But I will share in the screen the link, and then we will see, you guys have an opportunity to see exactly what I'm talking about. And before I go on that one, because I listen a lot the Pakistan-centric presentation even in the previous session. Originally, I am from Nepal, but I have worked a lot about the Pakistan. Whatever I have written, I will show them my book. Is all about every book I have written. It is linked with Pakistan. I have about 10 books. And then in 4 of my books are partly on Pakistan. And then another complete book on Pakistan environment is coming next month. So I'm basically, I feel I am in Pakistan, particularly in Karachi and Lahore and Islamabad. So don't feel that I'm out. I'm in Pakistan, particularly I'm in there, and I will be there entire my life, because that is my research orientation. Go back to the presentation. I will try to share, but there is 1 second. Give me a second. Okay, so let me share how I can do that. Okay.
Sir, I hope after COVID, you'll be having a cup of tea with us at Islamabad.
No, I'm trying to share, but how it goes. Share screen.
Yeah,
share screen. It's coming something or no? Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the title actually, the Corona Phobia COVID. What can we do? We can do a lot actually. So this second slide. So Corona Phobia, what can we do? This is the first. I will talk a little bit. I will not much, because Muhammad Ali already mentioned what is Corona, but I will focus on what can we do. So I'm not going to read much, but what is exactly COVID is creating? COVID is creating phobia of death. Because when we think about the death, then that's the end of the story. So we are in such a serious stage that we are end of the story. So we all are really frightened. We have a great phobia, and then this phobia is not unreasonable. This is a real phobia. So, and there are type of phobia. I'm not going to talk about that. That's a scientific matter. I don't want to talk in this session about the science. I'm a scientist. I write on science. I deal with the science, but this session I feel that, okay, I don't need to talk about the science. We know science. This is also already covered. What is corona, and then what exactly it does. So what are the symptoms? This is also not necessary to go over on it. Okay, the corona. So death phobia. Every one of us know what is death phobia. But, and we have death all the time. And then we were not worried about death. But now in this time, we are worried about death because Corona has hit in humanity. It has hit in our culture. It has hit in our feeling. I will just give you one example. If somebody dies, we have a ritual. We want to give the last respect. And then we all gather together. We take and then we say, okay, goodbye. But now, if we have a Corona, even from the very beginning, we have to isolate that person. Means we have to isolate ourselves. We have to detach the love. And that love is breaking. The Corona has broke the love. It's not that general stuff. Many people died in the world. Everybody, we know that we will die. But there was not this, that the sequence of the life is totally broken. So the chain of feeling, the emotion, the love is broken. So that is very big phobia. That's why I say phobia, the Corona phobia is not the general phobia as we have been having. So this has created many different stuff. What can we do then? This is a very important part. What can we do? Medically, we already mentioned. Yeah, there are. We need to follow the medical rule. There is no way. But is that sufficient? In my opinion, it is not sufficient. What is happening right now is we are distracting law. We are going somewhere in a back direction. We are doing, in my paper, I will share that later on. I will just put in the screen also. What is happening right now is that in the beginning, what happened? If there, I saw several people from the US, I'm also from the US. So what happened in the beginning or in the Western world? When the virus was in China, we all in the Western world, we did this. I hope everybody understand what does this mean. We did this and now it is spread. Why we did this? Because we are so much individualistic. We don't care anybody. We thought, okay, that's a Chinese virus. We don't, who cares? And then now it spread everywhere. And then now still we are blaming. This is not the time to blame anyone, because first we need to survive. And if we need to survive, then we need to create the love, respect among and between us. If we don't do that, then we are losing the humanity. We are losing the part of the humanity. It's not losing. If we lose economy, that's okay. We can bring back the economy. That's not a big deal. If we lose the human part, if we lose the love part, we cannot bring back. That's very, very, very powerful stuff, which is, that's why we are human and we are losing the humanity. And that's the challenging. And the COVID part, even we got the vaccine within a year, let's say within a year, but the impact of COVID will remain another 10 years. Believe me or not, it will go another 10 years because it has dismantled all the system. It has dismantled already economic system. It has dismantled already the social system, and it has dismantled the individual feeling system. And it's very, 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 very serious. We all know that. So I have a different opinion. Actually, it's not my opinion. And in practically, as a professor and as an author of several books and hundreds of papers, I feel that at this point, I know nothing. I know zero. I know zero. And whatever I have written even here, it is not mine. I have written here, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It is not the idea. I brought it. I have written here, live and let other live. That's not my idea. But there is, if we create the feeling, if we create the environment that we say, okay, the whole entire planet is our planet, And then if we just not concentrate on the geographical border or then the political border, then if we think globally, at least we can save the humanity. Because pandemic, let's take the example of the pandemic. I'm a climate change expert. So when I talk about the climate change, if we do something in here in US, or if somebody does something in India, the what happens is then the effect will be in Mountain Everest. So, and then if there is a flood in Nepal, the impact of the flood in Nepal will be in Bangladesh. How this geographical boundary can handle this type of stuff? And then this Corona time, it came in China. Okay, that's fine. So the people should understand that, okay, if something happened in one corner of the world, it is a sequence. We are connected, and then it can be a problem. If we had thought in that way, the situation of the world would not be like this. So I always say that, okay, we need to think for everyone, and we need to have the connection. We need to have a feeling, actually. We need to create the feeling, inner feeling, that we need to love. We have to respect. We have to encourage, and then empower each other. And then in that case, this is not the first time this pandemic came, but it was not spread like in this manner because the world was not connected in this way. Now you guys are in Pakistan, I'm in US, and several of us are in US, and we are together now. Even in terms of voice, we are virtually connected. Means if we are virtually connected, then why we are not connected by heart? We are connected by heart. If something happens in the Karachi, in the main state of the Karachi, my heart, I feel actually crying. When I see the slum in Karachi or in Lahore or in Islamabad, I feel pain on that one because I have a connection there. When something happens in Bangladesh, it hurts me. When something happens in Peru, it hurts me because we all are connected, and that connectedness is the responsibility to the intellectual. It is not the politician will do that, because it is our responsibility as a academician, as a knowledge producer. We have to create that type of environment. So,
sir, we are running short of time.
Yeah. Just one sentence is remaining. All are gone.
Sir, you are very interesting, and I think we should have arrange a very comprehensive session with you on specific this humanity aspect.
Yeah. So just this one, the last. This is the final word. So, what we have to do, actually, everybody need to feel the urgency, and then everybody need to feel that, okay, I'm not alone, and then I'm connected with everyone. So we need to create that environment, and that is our responsibility. It is not other person's responsibility. It is my responsibility. It is your responsibility. That it is everyone's responsibility. Then we need to begin that responsibility from the family. We need to take care of our family first. We need to take care of our immediate relative, and then we have to expand that love to the global sphere. So thank you very much. We need to talk more. Thank you. And bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Specifically, Professor Bhandari was when he was talking about the human aspect of this COVID situation. I think this is the way. This is the right time to act upon and think about the global atmosphere of this universe, and specifically when we talk about the humanity, then all the issues of this globe are our human issues, and we must think in that particular way, in the way we think about our societies. Thank you, sir, for your kind input on specific topic.